So it may seem like a small thing, but you're adding exclusive content to the game, 3 new dance emotes that players can't get unless they rebuy the main game and 2 existing DLCs. Is that right?
There is no way right now for you to get those new dance emotes without doing that. Those are collector's editions exclusive. We set some stuff aside for that edition specifically to really make it appeal to fans who have engaged in the game already and also people that will enter the game this autumn.
Can you say that some fans are confused that you're asking them to buy stuff they've already owned?
Yeah, I don't care about those people. But the collector's edition's a pretty cool package for people who want to buy things they already own. Otherwise, surely what you're saying is that you would want to buy them separately, right?
Well, yeah. I would rather do that, pay a few pounds or dollars or whatever, than spend money on things I already own.
Well, we have nothing more to talk about regarding your opportunity to spend extra money in Destiny. You should just buy the collector's edition and shut up about it then.
Is Bungie considering selling customization items such as this separately, or is that against the studio's philosophy for the game?
Yes, we are actually working on a new emote that when you're taking cover and use the sit down emote, you will drop your pants and Randall the Vandal will show up and have his way with you. Anally.
Oh, is that right? I feel like you should start empathizing with the community instead of being a bloody dick.
We have nothing to announce today. We're reading the forums and the reactions of this week's announcement. We will continue to discuss player feedback with respect to the game and the collector's edition content, but will not change anything and will still make you buy the things you already have to get a couple of things you don't really need.
Well, God save the Queen. Taken King costs £40, which is almost the same as a base game. Does its content justify that?
I'm going to use American dollars because British pounds are just foreign to me and stupid.
Literally foreign.
Indeed, an ocean away. So people that purchase Taken King get a few story missions, couple of strikes, reskinned enemies, some cutscenes that you shouldn't be able to skip, and a raid is sure to disappoint most of the community. You also have new subclasses to grind out to unlock, and some PvP maps where I'm sure you'll definitely get shot with Thorn or the Last Word. So I'm fairly excited about the value proposition. We're calling this a major expansion because it is. We're giving people a whole new place to go. That's a new destination. That alone is worth the $40 for the expansion and the $80 for the collector's edition.
I get that it's big, but it's also the same price as the base game. That had 4 areas rather than 1 and more missions than the Taken King. So why is that the same price?
Because that's what we want it to cost. We're really comfortable with the value we're giving to players this autumn. Period. And for existing players, it also comes with the Founders Pack with a new Sparrow shader and emblem. I don't know why they're complaining so much.
Just not the emotes.
You're damn right. You only get those when you buy the collector's edition.
Final question on prices.
Is that also the final questions on the emotes? Hurry up, I need to go.
I'm not going to mention them again. I can't get them.
But you can if you buy the collector's edition.
Listen, I'm not going to buy the game and 2 DLCs all over again.
Why? But first I want to poke at this a little bit.
Poke at me?
You're feeling anxious because you want this exclusive content, but you don't know yet how much you want it. The notion of spending this money is making you anxious. I can see it.
I do want them. I would buy them.
If I fired up a video right now and showed you the emotes, you would throw money at the screen. We realize that we've made a game that borderlines the same addictive properties as crystal meth. And we know you will buy anything that's new, even if it means you have to purchase something you already own.
Listen, Luke, what I'm saying is the fan frustration is not because they don't understand the proposition. It comes regardless of how cool the exclusive content is. The frustration, and mine as a fan, is that the method of acquiring it requires me to rebuy content I bought last year.
It's about value, and we really want your money.
Final question on prices. The Taken King and everything released so far comes at a significant price reduction in people who want to jump right into Destiny this September. All games do the Game of the Year editions now. I understand that. That's not really an issue. But when you look at the reduction involved, it's barely any more than just buying Taken King solo.
This autumn, we want to have a moment of convergence where players like you and me are engaged with Destiny can match up with people who are just joining in, who didn't pick the game up last year for one reason or another. It's also important to remember the temporal valuation of content. If you played during the Dark Below, you were playing when there were sword bears everywhere. Now that's gone, and you can't recapture that now. Some things are being left behind as we move forward. It's the same with House of Wolves. Right now, with the Fallen showing up all over the solar system, those things are going to be less relevant as we move forward and the Taken are everywhere. We don't have a way to go back in time and experience those things again. So the players who were there can't say, I was here when, and I did it when it was new. We don't need a way of telling kindergartens there was a back then. That's what the internet is for. I had a better way of embracing the legacy of my time with the game. This is something that we on the development team don't care about. It's not really important that we figure out ways to embrace the legacy that players created in the first year, because we don't care about them. Are we done here?